Here I am.
Great.
Can you hear me? Do you see me?
Yes, I see you. I hear you.
Okay, great.
It's such an innocence. Here I am.
Words arising spontaneously.
It's just such an innocent report. You know,
Yeah.
there's no one saying here I am. It's just here I am.
Yes. So what we were talking about?
I have no clue.
I forgot to.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right?
Oh, no, no. Now remember, we were talking about that even the sense of not getting it, it's this too. So no matter what, if you feel like you resonate with the message or you don't resonate with the message, it doesn't matter because in all cases, it's this already.
Yes. You
Yeah.
know, and there may be even the idea or belief or whatever you want to call it, sensation arising. I got it. Now I got it. And then 5 minutes later, ah, I lost it. Or waking up in the morning and then, I lost it again. It's just
Mhm.
simply so the idea that you got it or the sensation or the feeling, now I understand it, is this already. It's just simply what's happening.
Mhm.
Thinking that there's something to get or believing that there's something to get or saying that there is nothing to get is just this. It's just what's happening. There's no difference between saying there is something to get or nothing to get.
Oh, wonderful. Yes. And you know what? Also the gaps of silence between a word and another. You know, when you don't know what to say anymore, there is this little space of silence. It's this too.
Yeah. Yes. And
Also laughing is this too.
yes. It's just innocently happening, laughing and calling it laughing is this. Calling
Yeah,
something
no, no
laughing,
one
something,
separated.
yes, calling something laughing or something crying is this already. And the wanting for one or the other happens as innocently as the laughing or the crying. This idea, well, I need to laugh more in my life because that is good for me, and I don't like the crying. It's just this. It's just simply what's happening. Wanting
Hmm.
something and, wanting something and something else not is this already. There's no way out. Just
Yeah.
innocently, effortlessly happening, crying, laughing, as is the liking of it. The liking to laugh is just this. It's just what's happening.
Hmm. Intense pain, frustration, rejection of pain, sense of rejection of frustration.
Yes.
Even if it seems like it's made by a doer or a subject or you know a me or a ego, it's just what simply arises. It's just this.
Yes, not liking something and not liking the not liking something is this.
Yeah, beautiful.
Not liking you know come up with something, I don't know. Whatever is not liked is just, and there can be, well, I need to like that more, I need to have less dislikes. I need to be more easygoing, or I need to be more easy. And why am I not liking so many things, or whatever is happening? Is this already the whole liking and not liking, and the liking of the not liking is this?
What about sleeping then? Sleeping in deep sleep.
What about sleeping?
Now there are words trying to talk about deep sleep. It's just what is happening now. It's just this. There's no deep sleep now. Just words about deep sleep.
Yeah, it's quite obvious there's no deep sleep.
Yeah, but the words are like suggestions, you know. What about deep sleep? Like there is a dimension.
Yeah, what
that
about it? You know, what about deep sleep is just what about, you know, what about deep sleep? Well, deep sleep is just deep sleep. What about it?
just tricky words.
Yeah, you know, and thinking that it's special, or that it's more real than this, or that there is something, you know, which is deep, which what deep sleep is compared to this. Is this already, you know,
Yeah,
calling this
yeah,
calling this being awake and something else asleep is just this.
yes, yes. But words are somehow tricky because they lead you to believe somehow that there is another state than this, which is deep sleep, that maybe is more profound or more deep or more special or more high, you know? But the fact is that there is just this and words about deep sleep, nothing more than this.
Yes, yeah, and you know, calling deep sleep a state,
Yeah,
or
it's this
call,
already.
yes, there's no one in a state of deep sleep
Of course.
able to get in a state of awake.
Yes,
There's no one sleeping, there's no one awake.
yes, that's it.
I mean, there's no sleeper, there's just sleeping.
Same for death.
The same for that. Well, there may be a sense that I'm alive now, or there may be a belief I'm alive now, and then I will die. Well, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
The belief that there is a me who is alive, or even the feeling I'm alive, is just what's happening, or
Yes.
not, or the absence, you know, and there may be a feeling, or a belief, well, I will die, or there may be the idea, well, I'm not alive, or not the feeling that I'm alive and I will not die. It's all just this. It doesn't matter. Just simply what's happening. You know, thinking that you will die or not is this. Thinking, or
Yes,
yeah,
I laugh because it's so beautiful and I don't know, energetic in somehow, and in the same time it's light, you know.
Yeah, it's, you know, calling this life and something else death, you know, and having a problem with death and not with life is this already, you know, and there may be a
Yeah.
fear for death, and there may be a fear for life. It's just what's happening. Being fearful for something called death, or the absence of that fear, or being fearful for life, or the absence of the fear for life, all that is just simply this already.
Yes.
Calling
No
some,
matter what. No matter what, death, life,
yeah,
happiness, fear, resentment, sense of feeling guilty or
yeah,
not, or feeling proud,
exactly.
being optimistic or not optimistic, no
Yeah,
matter what.
yeah, and you know, even, I mean, calling something happiness and something sadness, you know, dividing this into happiness and sadness, or calling this happiness or sadness is this, or calling
Mm-hmm.
resentment. So giving this a name is this already, and having certain likes and preferences for one or the other is equally just simply this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not wanting to die or being curious about that is just simply what's happening. There may be even a curiosity. There may be even a thought or a belief that, well, when I die, I go to heaven or I have a new life. You know, I go to the next life. It's just simply what's happening. The belief that there is a you who who um, has had past lives is this.
Yes.
Thinking and believing that you go to heaven or not is just simply what's happening innocently. There's no one
Yeah,
doing.
and there is no timeline. Okay.
There is no timeline.
There is the impression that there is a before my previous reincarnation, then there is this reincarnation, and then there will be a future reincarnation where when I'll be a better person on a higher level. This gives the impression of a timeline,
Yes,
but there is only this.
yes,
Timeline may arise as a concept in this or as this.
yes, exactly.
That's what I meant with timeline.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it all just innocently arises. The beliefs, the anger, the resentment, the likes, the wondering if there is something after that is this. The being curious if there's something after that is just what's happening. And there's no
Mm-hmm.
way out. There's no one doing the wondering or the believing. So believing that this conversation is happening or not is just simply innocently arising. Thinking this is real or feeling this is real, or the absence of those feelings or beliefs is this. Having
Yeah,
a,
also believing that everything is an illusion, as someone say, it's this already.
yes, you know, as calling this,
In the spiritual community, we have this kind of fixation that everything is an illusion, but no matter what, you can believe that this is an illusion or this is true. There is a material or soft or energetic, no matter what. Every statement, every affirmation, every conclusions about life and, you know, flowing energy or spirit, everything is just this in the moment.
Yes, it's just falling like rain. Calling this an illusion or calling this reality is just simply this.
So every attempt of making a definition of this,
Is this
it's this
already?
already.
Yes,
Mm?
exactly.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yes.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah. You know, and sitting and talking with Klaus, you know, calling this real or unreal or an illusion doesn't matter.
Mm.
Nothing changed. It's still just this. You could call this an illusion or reality. Or you can call this sitting and talking.
Yes.
It's still just this. Nothing changes.
Do you see my Buddhist symbol here?
Yes. Yeah, you can I see, yeah, maybe a little bit closer.
Do you
Yeah.
see it?
Yeah, yeah, I saw it quickly, yes. What is it about? Tell me.
It's about it's a kind of an umbrella that protects people in the Sangha of Buddha from bad luck. So this is a symbol of protection for the person and the family also. And this is coming from the time I was a Buddhist in the Sangha, you know. So it's I have my house. It's very there is a lot of Buddhist symbols, like, you know, this one, this Buddha here. This is my Lama. These are statues about Buddhism. It's so full of Buddhas everywhere.
Yeah,
So
beautiful.
even if I say I'm not Buddhist anymore, if you look at my house, it's very full of Buddhist things, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, there was already no Buddhist to become a no Buddhist, you know?
I agree. Yes, it's
Yeah,
true. True.
no, there was just a love for Buddhism, but there was no one doing that love. You know, there was a liking of something which is called Buddhism,
Yes.
and then suddenly, you know, this liking for the so-called Buddhist is teaching just effortlessly arose, you know. One day maybe there was something heard and then there was an interest, and this interest for Buddhism just innocently arose and it innocently dropped away. There was no you in it already. There was never a you being a Buddhist. There was just loving something which is called Buddhism.
Yeah. And then it dropped for no reason, for some unknown reason.
Yes,
It dropped.
yes. You know, and even trying to find a reason or to saying for no reason is this.
Yes. No way out.
I liked it's but it's not a mandala, right? No, it's not a mandala. You made
No, no, no,
mandalas.
no. It's just made of wood.
Ah, ah, yeah, yeah. Now I see it better. Yes.
Yeah, it's made of wood. It's like carven wood, you know, from Tibet.
Yeah.
You know, here in Italy, we have this community. There are refugees from Tibet, and the Italian government decided to help these people, and they let them live here in Tuscany when they have a small community, and they are so thankful. So they decided to give the Buddhist teachings for free to the population, to the local population of Italian guys and girls. So there's a lot of Italian people. They know what is Buddhism thanks to these free teachings coming from the Buddhist community here in Tuscany, near the beach, you know?
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe this is the reason why, if there is any reason, I became Buddhist.
Yeah. You know, and it doesn't need a reason, right?
Of course, there is no need at all.
No, the love, you know, the love for Buddhism, and then suddenly, yeah, no, you know, so no llama no more.
Oh yeah, something clicked here, and there was no wanting anymore to be involved in this kind of community. I was just too filled up, you know.
Yeah,
That
yes,
was the sensation, you know.
and
Yeah, you know, I still love Buddhism, but in another way. It's no more. There is no more the need of being saved or being or reaching nirvana or being special or being purified. There's just, you know, a kind of openness.
yeah, beautiful, yes.
Yeah,
So innocently, you know, just what
yeah, yeah.
just what's happening, you know, and it's not better or worse than loving Buddhism, you know? It's not better to not be a Buddhist or to be a Buddhist. There's already no one being a Buddhist or not a Buddhist. There's just the love for Buddhism. And then
Yeah,
suddenly,
it's the same thing as going fishing.
yes, yeah, yes. Loving to catch fish or loving to listen to llamas is just this.
Yes.
And there may be an idea that, well, listening to llamas is more important than killing fish is this too.
Yeah, no difference at all.
No, you
Or,
know,
or maybe you can say apparently different, but not in the substance. There's no difference at all. It's just this already.
yes,
It may feel like something is better. It may feel like it's better to be a Buddhist than going to fish.
yes. Well, that,
But in the end, it's this,
yeah,
just this.
yes. Innocently, you know, the liking for fishing or the liking for listening to teaching or the wanting to reach something, you know, a certain type of state, wanting to reach a state of full acceptance is this already. But there is no one in the state of not accepting able to reach a state of accepting. This is not a state. Accepting or not accepting is just innocently happening.
Yes. This is crucial point. Yes, of course.
There's no one doing the accepting already. or the not accepting. It's just happening. Not accepting something or accepting something, or liking something or not liking something is just falling like a sudden rain.
Like flowers blossoming.
Yes, beautiful. Yes, just what's happening innocently. Listening to the radio and hearing a song and then, start grooving with the song is just what's happening or not.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes hearing someone speak, so to say, or hearing words, to be more direct, hearing words and not liking the words or not liking the suggestion is just this. It's just innocently happening. I don't like this.
Yeah, or I find it boring
Yeah,
or exciting
yeah.
or feeling nervous about this or not.
Yes, being nervous when going to a dentist or something,
Mhm.
or having an appointment in the hospital, the nervosity is just simply, there's no one doing it. And calling a sensation nervousness is this already. Calling a certain feeling or sensation nervosity is just this. And wanting not to be nervous is as innocently happening as the nervosity itself, as is the naming, as is the
Yes.
as is the sense that it's my nervosity. I need to do something with it. It's not good. I have to get rid of this nervosity because it's not good. Is this already? It's innocently happening. Wanting to get away from this, whatever is happening, is this already?
Yes.
Uh, uh, you know,
Great.
Wanting to be more accepting. I need to be more accepting. I need to accept my wife and my kids, and, because that is good. It's normal that you accept things, and they're trying to be more accepting, or not, is just what's happening. Even trying to become a better person is innocently happening, you know? Trying to become a better person is already impersonally happening.
Yeah. And we can say also it's completely useless.
Well, ask your wife what she thinks. Because maybe
I don't know. I don't dare. I don't dare to ask.
you know finding finding it useful that your husband is helpful and a nice person is this too.
Yes.
And maybe, well, there is, well, I don't need him to change. For me it's okay, is equally just this, innocently. Wanting someone else to change or not is this, and it's just innocently happening.
Hmm. Yes. Everything is innocently happening,
Yeah,
and nothing is better or worse.
yeah, even the belief that it's all innocently happening is innocently happening.
Yes, and it's this too.
Yeah, no one
It's
is
already
doing,
this.
yeah, no one is doing the belief. Believing that science is right is just what's happening.
Hmm.
Or believing that this is real or that this is really happening, or not having that belief is this. Believing there's a God in the sky or that there's a God to begin with, is just simply this. And believing that when I do all my Buddhist teachings, then maybe in the next life I will advance to the next level, you know, and I can escape the circle of death and life. It's just this. And there's no way out, as there's already no you doing the belief that there is something to get or something to gain in another life. The belief that there is a past life, or that there is a now, and that, or that there is a past and a future, is already just this.
Yes.
And there's nothing.
And this is all and complete.
Yes.
No need to be fulfilled more, or to be, you know, enhanced or empowered.
Yes. You know, feeling incomplete is completely this.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't need anything more for it to be all just already just full on feeling incomplete. It's just completely this already.
Yes.
There's nothing lacking in the feeling incomplete.
No, at all. Yes, of course.
It's just full on feeling incomplete. Completely this.
Yeah. Also, the greatest sense of void, for instance, is these two.
Yes.
No matter how big is the void, no matter how big you feel centered less, it's
Yes.
these two.
Yes.
Even if there is black pitch or pitch black, it's these two.
Yes.
Desperation,
Yeah.
the same.
And wanting to escape the blackness, or calling this blackness, calling a certain sensation blackness, and I want to go to the light, is this.
Beautiful. Yes.
There's no way out. But anything may happen. You know, anything may happen.
Yeah, it is not up to a me, a
No.
separated me. It's just happening.
But
There's no one in control that makes things happen.
no, as is the sense that it's happening to me is uncontrollable. Feeling like a me or not feeling like a me is already uncontrollable. There's no one doing the feeling like a me or the not feeling like a me. Feeling like a me is just innocently happening. There's no one to stop the feeling like a me. There's already no one doing the feeling like a me. It's just feeling like a me. Calling a
Oh,
certain,
great.
you know,
Yeah, this thing that you said now, this last thing that you said now is very resonating here. Like, is uncontrollable. There is no control. Everything may arise. Also, the sense of me-ness
yes.
may arise.
And
Yeah.
feeling or thinking there is control is already uncontrollable. Believing or feeling there's a doer is already uncontrollable.
Oh, great. Well said. Yeah, very clear. Very clear. Yeah. Yeah. No matter what.
Yes, feeling I have the control to talk with Klaus is uncontrollable.
Yes, yes, yes. clear. Yeah, powerful. Beautiful.
Hey,
Well said. I
I
love the way you say things. You put it simple, very direct, very simple, very energetic. Beautiful.
yeah, it's Rosa would say it's just how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
It's just what's happening, you know, and finding it, you know, finding it direct and liking it is so innocently happening, right? I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Without control, of course.
yes, yeah. And it may change, it may change. You know, from liking this so-called directness to not liking it may just simply happen because there's already no one doing the liking of this or doing the resonating with these words. So the resonating or the liking of these words happens innocently. There's no one doing the liking.
Yeah, and therefore no one, of course. Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, I love the music clips, Klaus, and the little drawing you make.
Yes. Yes, thank you. I once upon a time I used to maintain myself with this kind of stuff, like playing music, going around in pubs and discos, and playing on the street.
Yeah,
The music of Bruce Springsteen with my band made of 5 people. We used to play around, and then I used to make draws and illustration for, you know, these books for children, when you can see the dragon, the estragon, the witch, the princess, you know, the castle. I used to make draws for children, you know. But unfortunately, you don't gain money enough to survive as an artist.
yeah,
So I decided to look for a better job
yeah,
many
beautiful.
years ago.
Yeah, yeah, such
Yeah,
a
but
beauty.
sometimes I still like to play something with my guitar and sing a little bit, you know, just for fun.
Yeah, yeah, I saw the clips coming up when you were singing and playing guitar.
Yeah, yeah. I try to make little covers, like songs that are about 40 years ago or 35 years ago when I was young, you know, like music from the 90s or 80s, and you know, stuff like that. But I don't take it seriously anymore. Then I forgot a lot of notes and riffs, and also the words of the songs. Sometimes I try to remember, but I don't have the right words in my mind, so I try to invent something in the moment just to entertain friends and people around me. But it is all made for, you know, for no reason, just for entertainment, you know.
Ah,
Sometimes I put something on Facebook just for just to see what happens, what is the people's reaction, you know.
yes. He's kicking us out. Less than a minute.
Yeah. So what do we do now? We say hello and we say goodbye, or what, in this minute left?